I want to thank you and your fresh perspective. That was my first experience with narcissism, and I feel sick trying to understand. Thank you. You know what? When your heart is actually pure, you're welcome, by the way. When your heart is pure, it's kind of hard to tell anybody at first is a narcissist if you don't really actually use discernment going into dating people. So in future references, I'm gonna give you some red flags that kind of identify, and they come in many different forms. One of them is when they really talk bad about their ex over and over and over and over again. That's a bad sign. Because number one, they haven't healed from their ex, so they're gonna bleed on you even though they didn't cut you. Or number two, they mistreated their ex so much that now they gotta make their ex look like the bad guy. And with you not hearing both sides of the story, you're only gonna take that person because you're interested in that person. So by default, you're gonna believe that person. Number two, they come off as too nice in the beginning. There's gotta be some boundary level. When they willing to break their back for you way in the beginning, that's for you to get comfortable. It's like me trying to sell you a car. Come to the dealership, I sell you the car, I let you ride around in it, I brag on all the other stuff until I tell you gotta pay X amount of dollars for 6 years so you can pay for the car 3 times for what it's worth. Preferably you didn't bring a mechanic with you so you don't know that there may be a little something wrong with the engine. The purpose is you to buy what I'm selling. Number three, they play the victim. My family, people, everybody is against me. The truth they're not telling you is they actually burn their bridges with a lot of fucking people. Now don't nobody want to fuck with them no more because they hip to the games. But you a new person, you don't know them like that. Only see what he show you. So now you're gonna take it on as I will never abandon you. Right there, I'm taking full advantage of you. Another one, if they have real terrible vices or just a vice they can't let go of in general. They're an excessive drinker or an excessive smoker. They're trying to escape reality. And when you come along, you may think, hey, this person's smoking or drinking less because I'm here now. Actually, you're a distraction as well. I don't have to indulge in those distractions. But the moment you stop being a good distraction, it's gonna go back to the drinking, go back to the smoking, and start abusing you mentally, sometimes physically, spiritually. Another one is when the person seems too perfect. When a person appears too perfect and not letting you see no flaws, that's when shit gonna get crazy. Bill Cosby seemed too perfect, then that shit happened to him. I'm not saying that he did or didn't, but what I am saying is those who perceive that nothing's wrong with me, my shit don't stink, trust me, you gonna get that shit. Ask them what the definition of love is. Understand what love is yourself, so if they give you any bullshit answer, you already know this ain't what I need to have. Ask them their examples of true love. How was their upbringing? And if it was a terrible upbringing, what was your understanding about their upbringing and what will you do different? So many things that you can do to speculate, but when you don't go into a relationship with discernment, it's easy to get tricked because of your pure intention. Biggest heart pains the most if you don't go in with a conscious mindset for those who need it.